everyone, and welcome to season 2 of the Boakyewaa Glover Show. We are recording from the studios of Graphic Communications Group, and I truly appreciate Graphic's support and commitment to authentic storytelling. If you're new here, let me take a moment and introduce myself and the show. My name is Boakyewaa Glover, and I wear many hats. I'm an organizational psychologist, mouthful, but which means I study the psychology of people at work. I'm also the author of 6 books: Anatomy of a Breakup, Commitment, Love You More, The Justice, Tendai, and Circles. Beyond writing, I serve as an HR professional and corporate leader. And always at the heart of everything I do, I'm a mental health advocate. I also have roots in media as a former co-host of Smash TV back in the late 90s and early 2000s, and later as a newscaster and broadcast journalist at TV3. I started the Boakyewaa Glover Show in May 2025 to create a platform for raw, open, and vulnerable conversations on life, health, and relationships, the kind of conversations we need but don't often have publicly. I've committed to using my own life and circumstances to tell stories of healing and impact. This show is about showing up as we are. No mask, no filters, just us in conversation. That includes me too. I'm a bit of a naturalist. No makeup except for lip gloss, simple cornrows instead of wigs or weaves, comfortable clothes instead of heels and fitted dresses. It's not about rejecting anyone else's style. It's just me choosing to show up as my most authentic self, visually and emotionally. Now, let's quickly recap season 1. We talked about so much on the first season. Okay, I opened up about my father's schizophrenia, which was really difficult. We also unpacked trauma with Dr. Paul Kumi from UGMC. I shared the devastation of my heartbreak and how I tried to heal. I spoke about choosing to remain single and celibate. We explored the strong woman burden with Linda, female friendships with Mami, Oye, and Efriye, and dating for love or provision with Sid. That was a fun episode. I also opened up about my weight struggles and stigma, and later joined Ejewa to talk about strong as the new skinny, which is my personal goal, to be strong, fit, and healthy. I also talked about my clinical depression, and I also read from my books. It was a very full and heavy season 1. And season 2 is going to be even better. More vulnerable revelations, more powerful stories, and more insightful conversations with experts, icons, and friends. Some highlights: Anita Eskin will be on the show, a powerhouse I've admired since our Metro TV days. This season, we'll also dive into faith and mental health, a conversation I believe is long overdue. I'll have a doctor join me to talk about menopause and women's health. I'll give an update on my own journey with chronic inflammation, autoimmune disease, and complex trauma. We'll also talk about AI for personal use, where I stand as a latecomer and whether it's safe or not. We'll have a couples therapist join me to unpack why love isn't enough for relationships. Relationships require real work. There's so much to come this season. And I'm excited that we're also now on podcast platforms. The Boakyewaa Glover Show is about real stories, real healing, and the real me. Please subscribe, turn on alerts for new episodes, and share with others. I would deeply appreciate your support. See you soon for episode 2, where a surprise guest puts me in the hot seat on my own show with some deep questions. I got grilled and I didn't hold back. You don't want to miss that episode. Thank you so much for watching. for listening.